Hello, you guys. This is going to be your daily tarot guidance reading for Thursday, March the 8th, 2018. So this will be for the collective overall energies for Wednesday. So let's go ahead and tune in. I will be using the manga tarot or the mystical manga tarot for my spread. Okay, so let's see. Alright, Divine Spirit, ask for highest guidance, highest truth, and clarity for the collective energy surrounding Thursday, March the 20th, 2018. Thank you. Alright. We have the Two of Cups, the overall energy. The Tower as the obstacle. Death as the approach. The King of Swords as the focus. And the Three of Wands as the conclusion. So overall energy is the Sun card. Okay. What's up, everybody? Alright, sorry, hold on. I want to make sure this thing is working. So I hope you guys, your week is going by. So far, so good. It's a hump day, trying to get through the week. All right, so overall energy, we're looking at the collective energy for Thursday, for Thursday. And the overall card energy was the Two of Cups. Okay, so some of you guys, this is a renewal energy because you have the Tower and the Death card. So there's some endings with some beginnings or transitioning energy, or maybe a shift within your relationships. Could even, you know, emotional matters. It doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship between you and someone else or others. It could just be, you know, it could be a heart issue or matters of the heart. It's funny because there's actually a heart above, it's like, I don't know if this is like a medical symbol or whatever you call it, or DNA, but it's like a physical heart, not like a heart shape, a physical heart right above this energy. So I do feel like this is obviously something in relation to the heart. You're going through a transformation. Could be your relationships are going through a transformation too. So I want to say that some of you guys, it could be releasing and finally letting go of relationships with others, like friendships or romantic ones. There's like friendships or sorry, because I like to see my chat from my other device because I can't always see it here. So yes, I'm gonna watch myself from another. It's weird. Anyway, so the Tower as your obstacle. Some of you guys are still wanting to hold on to relationships that don't serve you. In this Tower card, it's not a man and a woman, it's a woman and a woman. So these could be friendships that are, you know, being released out of your life, or it could even be representing a feminine energy within yourself. Maybe you're detaching from an aspect of how you've seen yourself. It reminds me of this one deck that I use every now and then, the True Love Oracle cards, where it has the distorted feminine and the divine feminine energy. So it's like the distorted perception of what a woman is or what feminine energy represents versus, you know, divine feminine, which is a healthy embodiment of feminine energy, whether it's a woman or it's just feminine energy, period. So it could be how you see yourself is transforming. You're releasing an old aspect, or you're having a difficult time with letting go of the past. Before I recorded this one, I had to redo it again. In the other one, I wanted to say, instead of 2018, I wanted to say 2009. So maybe there's something in 2009, maybe an aspect of yourself, maybe a relationship that was formed at that time, partnership, friendship, or some aspect of yourself back then. It's relevant, and it could be asking you to surrender and let go of that energy, or some sort of aspect of that energy. Then you have the Death card as your approach to the situation. So Divine Spirit is telling you to approach the situation by transforming, releasing and letting go of something that doesn't serve you. It's like if you see that, if you've seen the typical or the traditional, I always say typical, the traditional Death card in tarot, you see how it's like all the dead, like everyone's dead, everyone's sick, like it's an illness or it's a plague. So it's like things that are just not good for you anymore. They're unhealthy to you, whether these are aspects within yourself emotionally, because the Death card does represent Scorpio. The Two of Cups represents Cancer. The Tower card represents Aries and Scorpio. So you have water and fire energy. So it could represent things hidden within yourself. So these could be aspects that you need to let go of and find that balance within you, which the Two of Cups can also represent that. The King of Swords represents your focus or your suggested focus. So it could be using your higher intellect and your wisdom and things that you've acquired thus far, where you are right now. It's like you've learned many, many different lessons in comparison to where you are. For some of you, it could be in relations to an air sign, or this could be your energy, you know, a Gemini or a Libra or an Aquarius person. More than likely, it's relating to a man, you know, I would say. If not, it could just be you learned the lessons. It's like you're at your highest state of truth and your highest state of awareness and knowledge about where you stand, or it's time for you to implement those things. 2009, again, it's funny, I don't know if Spirit's trying to speak to me. I was in a relationship with a Libra man at that time, and my life I went through a lot at that time. I got pregnant at that time. So much stuff happened back then. So it could be something about 2009, because I almost wanted to say that when I was saying 2018. So that could be something that resonates with you. With the Three of Wands as your conclusion, it is waiting for the results, or kind of just looking back at your journey. Like you've come a long way, and you're taking a step back and you're looking where you are and kind of reminiscing, but you're also still looking towards the future, and reflecting upon your past and how you got here. And it's almost like an expectation of something to come. You know that you're at the final stages of something, or it's a relief to have let go of something within yourself, or just let go of things that don't serve you, possibly. But there's some sort of relief involved. You know, you feel good about it. With the Sun card, it's definitely a positive omen to end your spread with the Sun card. And it's so cute. I love it. I don't know. This deck is so cute to me. I don't know if you've ever seen anything, like if you've looked at something, let's say you looked at a baby, or you looked at a dog or a cat or a pig or something random, and it just makes you want to cry because it's so cute. That's what these cards do to me. I don't know why. I'm such a dork, but yeah. So let's see what the love energies are for today. Let's see what's up with the love. I'm going to use the Romance Angels for once for my love energy. So Divine Spirit asks for highest guidance, truth, and clarity in the matters of the heart and relationships for Thursday, March the 8th, 2018. What is the energy that surrounds love, relationships, and partnerships for March 8th, 2018? Thank you. So you have deception, and it says someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So that's the overall. Children represents the obstacles. Attraction represents the approach to the situation. Codependency represents your focus, and conclusion is separation. Stay optimistic about your love life is the bottom card. So overall energy is deception. I feel like this is some truth being, have some light shed on the truth. Where's my cards? I want to clarify these. I don't know why I feel guided to. Divine Spirit, please clarify all 5 cards here, Divine Spirit, and what each card represents in the matters of the heart, love, relationships, and partnerships for the collective who are meant to resonate with this reading for Thursday, March the 8th, 2018. Okay, Page of Wands, 6 of Wands, Queen of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and Page of Swords. We have all kinds of court cards. It's just people popping off. So let me tell you what I see. Okay, there could be something in relation to children. You have 2 young children here. They could or they could either represent a fire sign child or an air sign child, or it could represent a message. Okay, that's just the basic thing about these cards. But I feel more so that it is about children or maybe some people that are being immature. Then you have the Queen of Wands, which could represent a mothering energy. Then you have the Knight. So it could be a situation between 2 parents. One is maybe acting a little bit immature. Someone is being tight-fisted with money, I feel, in relation to these 2 kids. Maybe somebody wants to get, I don't know, it could be that this woman wants to seek revenge, or she's just kind of side-eyeing this person. So there's something, you know, someone's actions are not lining up, or it could be that you find out the truth of something. The truth that maybe someone is a little immature. They're not really your equal. They're not really your match, because there's no kings at all in this spread. So it's a king, or there's a queen here, but there's a knight in 2 pages. So there's an imbalance. If this is a partnership where there's kids, one partner is obviously a little immature. Therefore, things can't move forward with that type of energy, that type of behavior. If you're wondering why something is not moving forward, why something is stagnant, or why something did not progress, it could be that someone was not your vibrational match. Maybe they were immature. Maybe it was something to do with age, or it was simply just that person was not your equal. But there is like you finding out the truth of something. It doesn't have to be infidelity, but it could definitely be that, the overall energy. But you just find out the truth of something. You know, something maybe you weren't seeing about a person, or maybe that message represents something that just sparked, like, oh my gosh, like an epiphany. The challenge with this is definitely kids. So maybe this is someone you have children with, someone you wanted to have children with, someone you've known since you were maybe a young person, you know, a young teenager, a young adult even. With the 6 of Wands, it could have been one of those situations where it was an unexpected encounter, or you really don't know how to look at the bright side of this connection. It's like maybe 2 people are behaving on an immature level with each other. Someone is coming from their ego. And maybe you're just not seeing the bright side of the fact that, I don't know, maybe this resonates with some of you who do have kids too. Like, you know, whether you and this person are still together, you have your children. And that's the blessing to take from this. Maybe it was a result of one-night stands, or just a connection that wasn't meant to go further than what it was. Regardless of the situation, Spirit wants you to see the bright side of it, but you're having a hard time doing that. You might be having a hard time with cutting yourself some slack and cutting someone else some slack, or just forgiving yourself and forgiving another person. But your approach to the situation is attraction with the Queen of Wands. So I feel like you need to know that when it comes to love, you can attract whatever you want. Your energy is high right now. It could be, you know, not only physical attractiveness or beauty, or, you know, sex appeal, or just being able to attract something which you are looking for or seeking. Spirit says you do have the ability to do so. Spirit's just telling you to focus on where you are at the moment and allow whatever it is that your intentions are to, you know, to manifest, come to you, or allow people to come to you or see you. But it's like you have the power to manifest as the Queen of Wands. I feel like this is, you have that ability, that charm, that magnetism that has the ability to manifest and attract whatever it is that you're seeking in the matters of the heart or when it comes to love. But it requires for you to be in the present moment and a state of allowing as well. Being a bit detached. So your focus is codependency with the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like your focus is maybe on ways that, you know, maybe you're clinging on to something that's not necessarily moving forward. It could be, you know, you're sticking it out and you're being a bit stubborn. Sorry. You're being a bit stubborn in some sense. Um, yeah, it could be that you're not, it's like you're refusing to let something die down or go or just be as it is, because it's like two different people fighting against each other. The path is not, they're not on the same page. They're not going in the same direction. And it's almost like these horses are at battle. So I feel like that's a clear message that, you know, you can only do so much and you can only fight so hard for something. It doesn't have to be a relationship or in relation to another person. It could be something within yourself, like letting go and just surrendering. You can't fight against this energy. It's kind of like spirits telling you to let something go. You're like, no, I'm going to do it my way, to the point where it pushes you. Um, yeah, it's kind of like something that constantly you're trying to drive your own wheel in your own chariot. And then if you notice, it looks like a lion here. When I think of the lion, I think of the strength card. But it's like that aspect that may be manipulative and controlling and not allowing things to just unfold as it's supposed to, or allow spirit to do its work. Or maybe you're trying to control somebody else. Spirit may be telling you to focus on that behavior. I know we don't like to hear about ourselves when we're, you know, when we need to get it right, but, you know, that's what Spirit's saying. So if it resonates with you in that way where you know that maybe you're fighting against something and you're trying to control how something goes rather than allowing it to flow, or feeling like everything has to go a specific way or go your way, um, you're going to see a lot of resistance. And I feel like Spirit's telling you to focus on those things that it's not moving forward smoothly. It's kind of like a forceful energy where things just don't naturally flow. And it could be those are things that Spirit is telling you that's not in alignment with you. You know, these are things that are opposites. They're not on the same page. They're not going in the right direction. So the conclusion is separation with the Page of Swords. So with that, I feel as much as, you know, the chemistry or the connection, how strong it is, or how much you love someone or something, or love people, period. It could be multiple people involved. You have to kind of look at this from a higher perspective and not so much from this, you know, immature logic, you know, or just, yeah, it's kind of like you have to be a little more rational, a bit more, not realistic, but more mature in your thinking, or, you know, honoring your truth, because it's like at times we kind of just want to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, and we kind of want to gloss over the things that are important. And when we do that, it causes a lot of, you know, confusion. It causes a lot of indecisiveness, maybe some deception or illusion. So Spirit is telling you that regardless of what's here, it may be time to separate, but that doesn't mean, sorry, that doesn't mean that love is lost, okay? That is not what that means. Love is always going to be here. And Spirit's telling you anything that's being moved out of your life is bringing something better. Or if it's you changing your ways, it's for the best. You know, doing something different, switching it up, it's for the best. All right. So I'm going to do with my fortune deck from, I don't know how to pronounce his name, Shiro Marchetti, I don't know. My bad if I'm not pronouncing it right. But I'm going to use his deck for our pick a card. So these are fortune cards, but they're not the same ones that I used yesterday. They're the little small ones that I use on my weekend insight reading. So I'm going to use that. And I'm going to ask Divine Spirits what it is. Alright, Divine Spirit. For 3 cards, 1, 2, and 3. If you resonate with more than one card, that's fine. Or one number, more than one number, that's fine. Maybe you have different things on your mind and on your heart. So I'm going to ask Divine Spirit, what is the fortune of these things, Divine Spirit, and that the questions be answered accurately with love, insight, truth, and clarity. Thank you for all that are seeking, who are meant to receive this message, Divine Spirit. Thank you. So I'll give you guys a moment to meditate. Oh, marriage. So maybe you guys are asking about love, and then you have the main man. Whether you're the main man or you're seeking the main man. Let's see. I'm going to keep shuffling. All right, Divine Spirit. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys are interested in a personal reading, I'm doing instant questions tomorrow. I'll be on Instantgo tomorrow all day, Thursday. If you guys are interested, I'm doing the text message questions. Those are $10 or under $10 per text, per text or per question. So, yeah, if you guys are interested, I'll be on Instantgo doing emergency readings, quick instant readings. Also, if you guys just want a personal reading, you guys can go on my website. Just be sure to sign up on my website in order to check out and purchase readings. I do offer $45 emergency readings received within a 24-hour time frame. You guys can also follow me on social media. I'm also running a birthday special for Pisces, Aquarians, and Cancers, sun signs. So everything is in the description box below. I'll give you guys a moment to meditate on each card, and then I'll go ahead and pull them. So, yeah. Okay. Hopefully we answered, or we got everything in our mind that we want to know. All right. So, courthouse with privileged lady. Okay. So this could be about a court case. Okay. Maybe this is receiving money. This could be about receiving money from someone who has more money than you. Maybe this is like an older woman or a woman who has more finances. Maybe you guys have to do jury duty or something, and it has something to do with a rich woman or a woman's estate or something like that, a wealthy woman's estate. But it could also be that maybe you're judging someone based upon what they have versus what you don't have, or someone else is judging you based upon what you have and don't have. Maybe you are putting someone above yourself or putting someone else on a pedestal, or maybe someone else is doing that towards you. It's kind of like a judgment. It could be a false judgment, or it could just simply be it's something relevant. But maybe some of you are waiting for something financially to pan out for you legally. So you're waiting for a message or correspondence from the court or a lawyer or something like that in relations to finances. It could be an estate or some sort of inheritance for some of you. All right, so card 2. You have imprisonment with the house. So it's kind of like maybe for some of you, you guys do need to get out of the house, or there's a situation that's not allowing you to be your authentic self. It's kind of stifling your energy. It's causing you to close yourself off. For some of you guys feel like you're on house arrest, like maybe you have someone around you that doesn't allow you to do what it is that you want to do, whether you're married or in a relationship, or you have kids, or you have some sort of demands where you feel like you really can't get out of the house, or maybe you're afraid to face something or to get out of the house, okay? But Spirit's telling you, I feel like there's an energy of isolation and imprisonment that you're keeping yourself in. It's really up to you to free yourself. It's not really up to anyone else. Maybe you feel like your freedom has been taken from you, or someone's trying to strip you of your freedom. It doesn't have to be a negative sense. Maybe there's someone that wants to commit to you. Maybe someone that wants to have you or have your time or attention. Could be one of those too. All right. Card 3. You have sudden wealth with community. So this could be, for some of you, being able to help out your family, maybe in an unexpected way, something financially happens. Some of you guys, it could literally be that maybe scratcher tickets or something. Maybe you need to play the lottery, play the scratchers. I don't really promote gambling because, you know, I don't really promote it. But if you feel guided to, like, play some slots or something, maybe go to Vegas, or when you do go to Vegas, you might be able to help your family or help a family in need. Some of you guys have the means to help a family. Maybe this is help the homeless, or maybe adopt a family or something like that, or send money to family. Maybe you have family that live um, in a poor situation or a country or something like that. Maybe you have the means to take care of someone and Spirit's telling you to give them that. Especially if this is unexpected wealth or money that comes unexpectedly, Spirit's telling you to share some of that with someone, or, you know, people close to you, or just give it to the community somehow, whether it's donating food, clothes, um, volunteering to help people. Give your energy and time. If money comes to you unexpectedly, I feel like Spirit's stressing to you that that's a blessing to you and also blessings to others for some reason. So whoever you feel guided to help. But it could be just a helping situation where you find wealth in community or communion with people or a person, or you feel like the connection is very wealthy and very abundant and very special, very prosperous. So that's what I'm getting for the fortunes for today. So I hope that resonates with you guys. I appreciate you guys all for watching. Much love as always. Until the next reading.